Alrighty, y'all, we're going to do the popular ramen TikTok recipe. This is how I make my ramen. You're just going to need a ramen of your choice, some eggs, Kewpie mayonnaise, which you can find on Amazon. I'll put a picture up here, and the seasoning packets in the ramen. It doesn't matter what ramen you use. I prefer Shin Black. Now what we're going to do here, you're going to add all of that seasoning to a bowl, and whenever it's in there, you are then going to add your egg as Ian drops his phone, and doing this with one hand was very annoying. So what you're going to do is here, as you see on the screen, you are going to crack an egg and then mix it up in there. Now once you add the egg, you can add the Kewpie mayonnaise. You can use regular mayonnaise. Let me know how that works out, because I've never tried that one. And once it's all said and done, you're eventually going to mix it all up, and it's going to look like an orangish yellow cream. That's the best way to put it. Once here with it all there, you're just going to mix it up. I could use an electric mixer or an automatic one, but I prefer to do it by hand. Add a little bit of love into it. Next, you're going to need your water. Get you a small pan or so of water. You're not going to need much, especially if you have a bowl specifically designed for ramen. And once you bring it over to your oven, you're going to put it on a boil and give it some time to heat up. Now this is a little long bit here where I'm waiting for the water to start boiling, as this is a new stove. I promised y'all a cooking video last week, and y'all voted on chicken parm for Mama to make a chicken parm cooking video. Mama wasn't feeling too good, so she never got around to it, but I do promise y'all that the cooking video is coming. And I appreciate all y'all's support on the vote. She was very excited that people want to see her cook, as she's always wanted to open up her own cooking business. So this is the closest thing she can get to it. I appreciate all y'all's love and support. And this is just Ian tirelessly mixing, doing some forced labor, but it's worth it. It'll be worth it in the end. Now, of course, obviously, whenever it's boiling, you're gonna plop in them noodles, and that's gonna be around for a good 4 to 5 minutes, depending upon how you like the texture of your noodles. Now what you can do here while the water is boiling, grab you a small ladle and put that boiling water into your little noodle bowl with the seasonings. You're gonna pour a little ladle, mix, 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 and then you're gonna see again where I repeat this process about a good 3 to 4 times. Just depends upon how much broth you actually want in it. And you'll know you're doing it right when the broth looks like that kind of orangish, and that's the Kewpie mayonnaise. The good thing about the Kewpie mayonnaise is it helps tone down the spice of the Shin Black ramen, as it's got a little bit of a kick to it. Let me know if you've tried this with any other ramen that you've got. I've mainly only done it with this one. After around 4 to 5 minutes, depending upon your texture, you're going to go take your noodles and strain them without spilling boiling water on yourself like I did here. A little bit got on my feet. Now once your noodles are strained, you're going to come and bring them over to the bowl, and you're going to see Ian make a mess. Now this is probably just because I added too much of the broth, but in the end it's worth it. One good side about this is that egg that you added earlier acts as a little bit of extra protein. And right here, you're gonna see Ian clean up his mess because Mama's asleep, as at the time of me recording this. I made this at 2 in the morning, and I work night shift. Funnily enough, my dad refuses to eat ramen after being a detention officer for 25 plus years. He says just the sight of ramen makes him gag, which I can understand, because being a detention officer myself, some of the stuff the inmates cook with ramen is not too appealing, but I don't let that stop me, as at the end of the day I love food, because my boy here built like a baked bean. Anyways, I hope all y'all enjoyed this. Let me know if y'all like this recipe. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to become a SEAL baby, and I'll see y'all in the next one.